Okay, so next up, we've got Pisces. So for my Pisces rising folk, or sun and moon Pisces, if you were checking this. So this Leo new moon is happening right here in your 6th house. Okay, so your 6th house is your day-to-day routines, your health habits, your health in general. Okay, I think, and it's also small pets. So some of you may be getting a dog or a small pet of some sort with this new moon. Maybe bringing in something new, especially that will occur over the next 6 months, but maybe even now. But yeah, so this is some type of change. Some of you may be halted where you're at, with health, with some health things that need to be addressed, or some type of new health habits or new routines that you are wanting to implement, or that they're going to be forced to be implemented. It could be something like that, okay? Yeah, especially with that in conjunction to the 12th house. Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, I'm intuitively feeling like some of you may just have some type of situation that kind of halts you in your tracks and makes you change your day-to-day routines and your health. And like you can't ignore it, like you have to. It feels like a big change. I don't know. I have felt this, I feel this intuitively more on this one than I have with the other ones. But for some of you, it could just be the perfect time to plant the seeds and to, start the planning and start the, whatever you need to do, and write down your goals of what you want for your day-to-day routines and your health habits, especially if that's something that needs to change. Okay. Or if you're trying to manifest a pet, there you go. But yeah, so I think this is really good, okay, because you can really use this to harness this energy to make these changes that you need. So the Mercury retrograde is happening here. It's right now in your 7th house, okay, and it's going to retrograde in to Leo and back into your 6th house to 21 degrees, and then it's going to go forward again. Okay, so the Mercury is right now in Virgo in your 7th house of partnerships, business partnerships, marriage, audience, clientele. So I kind of feel like there's something that is coming up to your awareness when it comes to your relationships. I'm kind of feeling like you're realizing there are people or connections that you have, or, partnerships or contractual things that are draining you or that need to be revised because they are impacting your day-to-day routines or your health. And it could be just reinforcing or going back over and changing something when it comes to your partnerships and relationships or marriage or whatever. Yeah, but it just feels like something is going to leak over that you realize, or some awareness about some changes that need to be made in your relationships in general to help you better your day-to-day routines, your health habits, or anything that's getting you in the way from achieving these goals. Okay, so if you are wanting to try to change your health and your routines, like I said, write down, what your goals are, so you can watch this fruit over the next 2 weeks to 6 months. Okay, because at the Leo full moon, you're going to either start bearing fruit, or you're going to already have completed some cycle with this new, lunar cycle that's happening that just started today. So yeah, I wish you all the best of luck. I feel like there's just one little thing I'm missing. But I'm going to pull a card for you, okay? So for my Pisces risings, and we'll see what advice Spirit has or what the theme is. Okay, what's going on with my Pisces rising, sun and moon as well, if you're watching? Okay, see, I saw that. It's funny. Okay, some type of wish fulfillment and forward movement, okay? I like to see this. And for some of you, this may be really accomplishing your goals. And also, there could be a change in your business partnerships, your marriage, that causes this change in your day-to-day routines. Like, say, you're switching your shift times, or you're switching jobs, and now you have a different, different routine altogether, different times that you work, different routes that you go, and, eating habits, whatever. But there's some type of wish fulfillment here. So I like this. So maybe you're reviewing something and something really fruitful is going to come forward from these changes or whatever is being seeded right now. Definitely take this forward momentum if you feel that you have it, because the Eight of Wands is about fast movement, okay? Going for it. So if you know what you want, or something, like, go for it. But then this also poked out. I feel like this is separate, just to be aware of your boundaries, especially Pisces, the archetype of Pisces people with Pisces placements, especially Pisces rising. You may have difficulty putting in boundaries, not following the crowd, or not, taking on other people's energies or leeching energies. And it's very difficult for Pisces because they're so spiritual and connected and open open and they don't have as many boundaries energetically, so it can be very draining and difficult. So you may be realizing there are some people, places, or things that you need to cut out to strengthen your own boundaries and energy, and or to improve your own health and day-to-day routines. If you got to get serious about being on a sleep schedule, about your nutrition, about whatever, you might have to put some boundaries into place or cut some people out so you can make these changes. Okay, so I'm sending you all so much love, Pisces rising people.